What's up guys, Surge Plays here and welcome to my first YouTube video. And happy 4th of July. Today is Independence Day. So I hope you guys are having a great time with your family and friends. So anyways, so let's go on for today's video. So on today's video, it's going to be about helpful tips on Theme Park Tycoon 2. So for these tips, these are gonna pretty much save your time, and it can really help you out. So the first tip is going to be about two buttons on your keyboard. The first button is the Ctrl button and the Shift button. So the Shift button can be helpful sometimes. So for example, so if I want to add say if I want to place something inside of this box. So if I want to add like a tree inside of this little box, what we can do is hold down the Shift button and make sure while you're holding down the Shift button, make sure you move your mouse whatever you want to be placed at. So I want this to be placed over here, so I want this to move to the right. So what this does is that instead of us fixing your camera angle to place this in the right place of doing this, you can just hold down the Shift button and move your mouse whatever you want to put it at, and place like this, and just release that button. Oops. Shift. Okay, so I guess it doesn't work. So Shift. Make sure you're still holding down the Shift button, and just press on your mouse, on the left click on your mouse, and there you go. It's a much easier way of placing it in. So the second one is the Ctrl button. So find this button on the keyboard, and so here's an example. So for say if I wanted to place down a item on top of this little path thing, like a trash can or something. Let's see, trash cans. Okay, trash cans. So what this can do is, if you hold down the Ctrl button, the same thing as a Shift button, and if you move your mouse forward and then release the Ctrl button, and then left click on your mouse and place it. So instead of having the item like over here and trying to get your camera to be over here, all you need to do is make sure you find the right spot. If you want to go up, and then place the item, release the Ctrl button, and if you want to rotate it and stuff, you can just press R and then left click. So yeah, so that's for the first tip. The second tip is if you go to settings and you can what is okay, so here is a tip right here is delete everything. Delete everything in the currently loaded save game. You keep your money unlocked plots, park likes, and parks statistics. Delete everything. So you must have at least $100,000 to exceed. But right now I don't have over $100,000. But for this tip is that, so if you just like want to delete like your whole park, you can just if you have over $100,000, you can you can just click this, and then it would ask you like this statement, and then you have to type it on your keyboard or your laptop or whatever, and then when you type that statement right, then it will just delete your whole park. It will just pretty much auto deletes your whole park, which I think it's so much. It would just save your time a lot more, and I think it's so awesome. So on the third tip, so the third tip is about food stalls. So for say if I want to change the price for this pizza stall, so what if so the right price range is between $9 or $7, but I like it always at $8 because I think it's I think the price is very good. So when guests go up to get food, they will say something about the pizza stall. So if you go to thoughts, and they will tell you if it's too extreme or too cheap. Like the pizza stall is extremely cheap, or they'll say the pizza stall is very expensive. So, but if you put it at $8, they'll tell you the pizza stall has a great value. So that means is that the pizza stall has the right amount. It has a great price. It's just stay as like that. Just stay as that. So that's what it means. And you can do that to every stall too. So fries, slushy, hot drinks, candy floss, popcorn, burger. Pretty much every stall can do that. It just depends. Pretty much around $9 or $7 is a good amount of a price. So that is the third tip, I think, and the fourth tip is going to be about it's going to be about is that for your entrance, a lot of people don't know that you can do this. You can either go on settings, or you can go on the park information, and you can have no entrance, and they have no entrance. So if you don't want this ugly thing in your entrance, and you just want to have no entrance, then it will show no entrance, and then you can make your own entrance. So it won't like block with this entrance. So yeah, that's the fourth tip. So the last tip is that this is the fifth tip, is that you can So if you want to build like a building or something, so go to walls. Actually, yeah. Okay, you build like a building and stuff, right? And you want to make like a door. And if you search up a door, it was search up this. So I guess the creator now put in that you can if you make like these kind of doors and you make like a path for it like this, they will actually go into the door. So instead of making this one, it's just kind of just like an open door, you can instead using that closed door, but the guest can still go into that door, which I think I like that, which a lot of people didn't know. So that'll be all for this video. So make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.